Well, good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, depending on where you are. I want to welcome you all to the Saturday morning wine brunch. I'm Jacqueline. I'm an MSI here and been around these parts for about 5 years. We love this Saturday morning brunch. We bring to you I don't know what that is, but
A little feedback from Connie. We'll get it.
okay, thank you. So anyway, sorry about that, but we are real and we are live, so you get what you get, right? But anyway, this is a wonderful program that we have here. If this is the first time you are joining us, if not, you're going to also enjoy some great recipes. We always highlight one of our CSIs, GSIs, or PSIs in this hour to bring to you some culinary dishes from the kitchens of their own homes. Many are homemade recipes. And then we pair it with one of our fine wines to better educate you on the wine. So sit back and relax. We have a wonderful co-host today, Miss Connie McFadden. She is the student of Candace Gunstream. Connie does a great job for us. And in the middle of the program, I will share her page with you. She wrote a phenomenal page on her dish this morning, and she actually gave some history that I wasn't aware of about this particular dish. It was rather interesting and most educational. So I invite you to take a minute when I post it to go ahead and read it. And she does pair it with one of our wines. So Connie, if you'll come on, welcome and take it away, sister.
Hi guys, does everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
Perfect. Today I decided to do something a little different because I was always wondering, we eat a lot of sandwiches here, especially in the summertime because it's so hot out. And I thought I would pair America's #1 sandwich. And I had no idea when I did this that we were going to be doing the brain food education with kids because it's kids' favorite sandwich. What is it? It's the PB&J, peanut butter jelly sandwich. My husband's in the background going yay because he loves peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Everybody, I don't know how many sandwiches you've eaten in a lifetime, but there is a number out there that kids eat from kindergarten to 12th grade, or before they get to the 12th grade, they eat approximately 1,500 sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, before they graduate. Is that not crazy?
Wow, that's nuts. But I
know, I thought that was crazy. And I know it wasn't me because my mother did not like peanut butter, so I did not get peanut butter and jelly as a kid. So I'm making up for it as an adult. So I have a couple of sandwiches that I made today. I have one that is the regular PB&J. Oh, and by the way, did you know that they actually have a recipe for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? I thought you just slap some peanut butter and jelly on 2 pieces of bread and slap it together, but there is a recipe. So this is the regular PB&J. Not everybody's PB&J because it's not on white bread. But then I also created another peanut butter and jelly, only instead of using, the first one I used the Concord grape jelly, which is typical. The other one I used it's a marmalade, an apricot marmalade, homemade. A friend of mine made it. So I thought that I would try those today. And I have never paired my peanut butter and jelly with wine. Because most people would think that you would pair it with what? Milk. Everybody drinks milk with their PB&J because you need something to drink it down because it sticks to the roof of your mouth. It's so yummy. So today what I have done is in the background I have a 2019, a 2020, and a 2021. And I'm going to move this so you guys can kind of see what I have Oh,
And
here we
what
go.
wines are those, baby? I can't. It looks like you have the Adele.
So I have the 2019 Nile Eddy Pinot Noir.
Oh,
I have the Donna Walker 2020 Cab. And I have the Adele, the new 2021 Zinfandel.
wow. That ought to be an interesting pair. I can't wait for you to taste those.
So I thought that I would try those. And I have not tried the Donna Walker nor the Nile Eddy. I'm the only one here that drinks.
That too, sister. You need to catch up. Come on, man. You missed out as a child. Now you're missing out as an adult. Get you some. Get you some.
I know, isn't that terrible? So I thought it was really interesting. I went ahead and I poured them, and then I put them, and so they could sit and rest and aerate. And I put them in the refrigerator, and I made sure that I put them in order so I didn't get them mixed up. But I thought the funny thing was the Nile Eddy was the lightest coloring of the three when you put it up to the light. And the Cab was also, you can't see through the Cab like you can kind of the other ones, which I thought was...
Typically a Cab is a more bold varietal, and a Pinot Noir is a lighter varietal. So that's exactly why the color is probably a bit different for you. Now you can come on and hop on here, brother. You'll leave me hanging.
You got it. Well said. I'm still going like this because she hasn't tried it yet.
Beauty, yeah, and that is the beauty of our wines. But if a Cab as a whole is a real bold varietal of a wine, whereas a Pinot Noir is more universal and it'd be lighter. And then the red Zin, really, to be honest with you, I have no idea why it's the color it is, because I didn't have a red Zin until I was with this company. Every Zin I ever had was a blush. So
that's what I had. I've never had a red, but I really, really love. I love the Adele, the first one. That was really, really good. So I was anxious. I just got this
PB&Js and get you to tasting, ma'am, since you got 3 wines to taste with 2 PB&Js.
All right.
Let us know what you taste.
Well, the Nile Eddy smells amazing.
It's phenomenal. You're going to really love that wine. That is a very, very delicious wine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I really like it by itself.
Well,
I mean, it's really good. But I'll try it with the peanut butter and jelly. I'm going to try it with the PB&J that's the Concord grape jelly.
Okay, that'll be interesting.
And it sticks to the roof of my mouth, of course.
Get you a big old sip of that.
Oh, wow. It really smooths out the Nile Eddy wine. Yeah, it's like it takes away all the tannins. And it's just like a really smooth, creamy, but you do taste the grapiness of it because of the Concord grape.
It's pretty fruit forward, so that's why it's probably pulling that out.
Yeah, it's very.
That's the beauty of pairing. Everybody may taste something different, and that's why we educate and say, try it. Who knows? You know, if you don't try it, you're not going to know, and don't be scared to do that.
So it's going to bring out all the fruit and take away the spicy finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it did.
Yeah, it's like really, I mean, it's pretty smooth by itself, but it really smoothed it out, and it's wonderful. That Pinot Noir of Nile Eddy's, wow, I should have tried that before. But I have another bottle to back it up.
Yes, you should have. However, because we're close to the same age, Connie, I'm shocked you don't have at least one PB&J with some fluffernutter on it.
Fluffernutter? I've heard of that. Yeah, fluffernutter. It's where they take the marshmallow cream, and I don't know if they mix it with the peanut butter or they just put it on one side of the bread and eat that. I did read about that. That was just weird to me.
Huh.
But the other thing that when I was younger and I went to my cousin's house, I did get some peanut butter when I was younger at their house, but they would mix it with Karo syrup. That white Karo, that old thick syrup, they would mix it with that and put it on their on their sandwich.
Holy Jesus, talk about a sugar rush. Ooh.
So you know these kids. So you know we were bouncing off the walls.
That's just
Okay, I'm
weird
gonna
to
try
me.
the cap.
Go for it.
It's not as strong smelling as the Nile Eddy.
Really?
Yeah, I can really taste the grapes in here when I'm tasting it. So let me taste it with this. I'm sorry, you all get to watch me eat.
That's all right. That's the beauty of the tasting. You get to
That's why we're here, Connie.
It doesn't cut the tannins as much on the Donna Walker. And it's a drier taste. You get a dry taste right after, like afterwards. It kind of like dries out your mouth a little bit.
Well, the Donna Walker has that's a bold cab that you typically pair with a heavy meat or something with a lot of.
It's not bad.
Mhm.
I really I think I prefer
the two would paired better.
Nile Eddy.
Yeah.
I would go with the Nile Eddy as opposed to the cab. But let's try the Adele.
Okay.
Her smells good too.
Mm-hmm. Hers is real good too.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I can drink hers all day.
Well, we know what you'll be doing the rest of the day, but it is 5 o'clock somewhere. So
My husband, I was telling him that I was going to do this today, and he goes, "Great. I get the peanut butter jelly sandwich, you get the wine. Perfect pairing."
well, my son always says when you start a meal, you got to open the wine first. So
I
obviously
did.
you're doing it right.
That's different.
So what are you tasting when you say that's different? What is it doing?
There's a strong taste at the get-go, and then it mellows out.
Okay.
And I'm not good with all those different flavors, but this is a good one too.
But you taste what you taste, and that's the beauty of pairing. And guys, I would personally, I would have never thought to pair those 3 wines with a PB&J. So she was pretty brave to do that. And as you can see, it did pair with what she tasted, and that's what pairing is all about. Everybody has a different taste, and the way you broaden your palate is by doing exactly what she's doing. And, you know, there's no right, there's no wrong. There is just the enjoyment and to experience what the wine does. There's a lot of history in wine, and there's a lot of patience in making our wines. We're not going to get into the whole wine club thing. If you haven't heard us, we do have an opportunity call on Monday evenings for that. But this is a boutique winery that takes a lot of care. We have world-renowned winemakers that Roy and Tanya and Peter have contracted with to make our wines, and we do not rush that process. And that's why you're getting such a value for the wines you receive from us. But just know that when the wine is gone, it's gone. It is a boutique winery, and so when the batch is done, you have to wait for the next batch, and that could be 3 years, that could be 4 years, it could be 5 years. They do not rush that process, but by taking out all the middlemen and not having all of that fixed costs, we are able to deliver this quality of a wine to you at an affordable, a much affordable price. So, Connie, do you have any other pairings for us today, honey?
Yes, I have the other PB&J with the apricot jelly instead.
Okay. Well, let's
so I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that in backwards order. So I'm going to do the Adele.
Absolutely.
And you know, it has a whole different flavor when you add a different jelly to your peanut butter. The Adele tastes different because it was almost like the Adele was competing with the Concord jelly in the first one, but it's not competing with this, so it's a little smoother, and it makes the Adele taste better with this pairing than the first.
So that was a better pair.
Because I did not like the Adele with the PB&J. The Nile Eddy was the winner for the regular PB&J. That was like excellent. But the Adele is better when you do the apricot jam or jelly. And now I will try the Donna Walker with the apricot. It tastes different with the Cab. The Cab is just so much heavier. It still overpowers the PB&J no matter what jelly that you're adding.
Right, and that's not surprising. But hey, you tried it, and now you know.
And it's not bad, but I'm still kind of heading towards the Nile Eddy here.
Well, let's try that Nile Eddy. I bet it's going to pair just fine.
So let's try that with the... And that's different. It doesn't cut through the tannins as much with the other jelly. That Concord grape cut through those tannins and made it really smooth. And it's not quite as smooth with this other jelly.
So you, in your opinion, the Adele did better with the apricot?
Yeah, it did. I think the Adele goes better with the apricot, and the Nile Eddy was spot on. I mean, the best for the peanut butter and jelly.
With the grape, with the Concord grape.
With the Concord grape, yeah. That.
Wow. Well, there you have it, folks. Get you some Concord grape jelly, a little bit of Nile Eddy, and knock yourself out.
There you go.
I'm absolutely honored on behalf of all peanut butter and jelly fans on the planet. I accept this award, and thank you very much, Connie.
So if I was pairing a white, what white wine do you think that would have went well with the PB&J? Because when I was looking online, and they were talking about maybe a Riesling, but I've never had one, so I don't know.
First thing that popped in my head is a Sauvignon Blanc or that Moscato that we have.
I thought about that.
Rory? Yeah,
I'll tell you this from personal knowledge. So I like orange marmalade. So if you did like orange marmalade as opposed to jelly with the Moscato, because it has the orange blossoms in it,
right,
that is going to be, I'm going to tell you, it's amazing. But what you're doing here's what people need to realize, right? Is every food we eat, we usually eat food because we like it. It tastes good. The flavonoids, right? There's flavonoids in the food. Like grape tastes the way they grape. Grape jelly tastes like grape jelly. And then when you take the wine has flavonoids in them. And so they just make all those other ones. They bring them out. They do different things with them based on the construct of the wine. So even a simple thing like a peanut butter and jelly, which you can get very elaborate with, right? And I'll throw in some examples. I mean, you can start throwing berries in there, right? Or bananas or sliced bananas. You can actually make a very elaborate PB&J. I went to a restaurant now I'm trying to remember, but I went to a restaurant and they had peanut butter and everything, like sandwiches, and they were gourmet. And what kind of peanut butter did you want? The almond butter or the cashew butter? You can really make a phenomenal meal with what you're doing. And Connie, I'm going to just say a couple of things. So when you came on here, first of all, your energy is awesome. You come on here and you start doing the peanut butter jelly. I'm like going, we've never done a tasting like this. Is awesome. Like we've never really thought to do like a peanut butter and jelly in one of our episodes or whatever we're doing. This is freaking fantastic, Connie. And
thank you.
And it's bringing up all sorts of memories for me with the sandwiches. Remember, 2 pieces of bread and anything inside you can do magic with. And when you're pairing the wine, you're just going to get all that aspect of it. But I mean, a perfect picnic. Some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, however you want to make them, and a bottle of wine next to a flowing creek is going to be a great thing, right? All of what you're doing is everything's just like, it's just so much. I'm remembering so many things I've done with that, but it's awesome. This is awesome. But white wines, I'm going to throw out some things. The Moscato's great. Niall said the Sauvignon Blanc, but I'll tell you, it depends on what's inside that sandwich, because you can really accentuate it. So like the Moscato with like the orange marmalade or strawberry, like a strawberry jelly or a strawberry jam with the Moscato. Moscato's, by the way, we have a Moscato coming out again, and it's insanely good. And guys, I really, really like this winemaker. His Moscatos are just phenomenal. And we have that coming out there, but that would be, I'll hit it on the nail, but Sauvignon Blanc will help blend in like you could have Sauvignon Blanc and almost not go wrong, because it'll help pull up citrus notes and everything with the peanut butter and jelly. But I'm gonna tell you guys something. Peanut butter itself, right? It's got fats in it, right? It's got the oils and the stuff in it. Chardonnay and peanut butter is amazing.
Wow.
Who
knew?
I would not have thought that.
As I picked those first 2, Rory, right, I was thinking of that Moonlight Sonata with the peanut butter and apricot sandwich. Oh my!
That would be really good.
I have a bottle of Moonlight Sonata still.
I'll trade you for a jar of Fluffernutter.
Guys, the sandwich is probably one of the most, like, how can you go wrong, right? Anything you can do 2 pieces of bread, and the hardiness of the bread is going to be different too. So like a whole grain, a hearty bread with wine is amazing. So I'll tell you, like, you look at like a true sourdough or a French bread, and I mean a true French bread, not that fake powder stuff they sell in the stores, but if you go to a proper bakery and get like the sourdough bread, the wine's going to change based on that too, right? The flavor, but like a rye, if you have rye, like what is it, like sauerkraut? What is that called? A Reuben. Actually now I want a Reuben. So if you were to have a Reuben with that Pinot Noir, unbelievable flavors are going to come out of that, for instance. And you can, but guys, sandwiches. I mean, oh my gosh, Connie, my head is flooding with things now.
What's the swirl pumpernickel rye?
Yeah, that's good stuff. We get and this is something I think is like, I want to tell you the best thing about today, Connie, for me, is that you just open up my mind to remember things like, guys, our bottles of wines, they're literally, if they were retail, they'd be $100, $120 a bottle. If that's the most expensive part of your meal, that's okay. It's probably the best part of the meal. But you can pair it with anything, right? Pizza, burgers, sandwiches, PB&J. I mean, even that is going, to excite all that. But I mean, there's an art to food, and if you play around with it and experiment with it, it's going to create that event. A simple picnic with PB&J becomes an event when you open that right bottle of wine and enjoy it. And that was that right there, Connie. I'm going to say thank you. I'm excited again and again.
Thank you so very much. You hit it out the ballpark, sister. We will have you again. And just you did a really good job, guys. I did put her page in the chat for you all. Please take a moment to go read her page. She did a phenomenal job, and she did do a lot of education in there about peanut butter and jelly that I had no clue. And what better format, we're talking about brain food and all the kids and all that. So it just wrapped right in there. But this is going to conclude our show for today. And I'm going to be here next week, same time, same channel. And I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Rickard. So y'all have a great afternoon. Bye for now.
I'm going to continue on this path, Connie. I'm going to leave you on here with me for a second. So don't go. You're muted. Don't go away. Don't go away. I'm going to. So you have Google AdSense on your system. Congrats. I'm also going to show you something. I'm going to put this out there. This is what you should be doing already and doing that. But this is a freaking awesome thing to open people's mind up to. And I'm gonna just bring up something. Proper marketing, we address not just what's in it for you and why you should desire it and present the benefits, but also answer any objection or question. The thing with fine wines that scares people off is the cost, right? And not only the cost, but this is a bottle of wine, but most people aren't wine connoisseurs, okay? They drink wine on the occasion, they drink it on a regular basis, but they're not drinking the fine wines all the time. Like the people that do that, I mean, that's what we're trying to create. We're trying to blend that in the environment. But sharing your page with the right message kind of opens up that door, because when a lot of people, you say, hey, when you think about a glass of fine wine, most people think steak dinner, $100 dinner, $50 dinner. They don't think practicalities, because you don't know what you don't know. And unfortunately, on TV and movies, you don't see people having peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and wine. You see them having wine in the formal, tuxedo event and all that stuff. So sharing this and opening that up is like awesome. And I'm extremely inspired, Connie, by that. So I'm going to show you two things in the time here, and then I'll go into the rest. I'm also in massive build post PBS mode. So we're going to get that. So let me share my screen. I've got your link. I'm on my Rory Rickard one. And so I'm going to come here right now, and I'm just going to put now I'm going to go to the YouTube channel, and I'm going to show you guys this, because anytime we do this, you guys can reference the material here, right? So I'll go to it's Rory RRR247, and we got this going on right now, right? And I'll click on this, and you can do all this. I can share it. I can add to queue. I want to hit share, and I'm going to there's the embed code, but I can just copy this link, right? I'm just going to copy that link, and I'm just going to paste that here, and I can put it anywhere. See the live, and I'm just going to say, see the And I'll just go ahead and post this. And actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna copy it. Okay, and it's there. And it's showing that. That's funny. It's showing my live thing here. And you guys are seeing me do this live. So if you're watching this, you saw it posted. But I'm gonna put that out there to share because this is a huge thing, right, for me. And I'm just gonna put a little comment down here as well. So I'll put that out there and then I'll share this out more places. I see a note here, guys. We probably ought to watch this. I didn't even know they were doing this. Okay, so I'm going to share this and I'm going to come back to it. Hold on. I saw this on here. We're going to share it live.
Man, have we got a crazy promotion for you? What am I talking about? I'm talking about BOGO Mania. This is good for you. It's good for you, for all of your customers, new and existing, and it's good for any member. So it works like this: buy one box of any one of our snaps, Brain, Zleam, Youth, Plus, Biome, and get the exact box free. Buy 4, get 4 free. Buy 3, get 3 free. BOGO Mania, great way for your customers to stock up and save money. Great way for you to stock up on some samples so that you can sell more product. Great way for you to make extra profit by taking that free box and going out and selling it to a customer. So that's available in all Snap markets, okay, on all of our Snap boxes. And go make it happen, guys. Have a great weekend. Enjoy. This is good all day today, Saturday, and all day tomorrow, Sunday, until Sunday at midnight. When this commission week is over, it's over. So go make it happen with BOGO Mania. See you soon, guys.
All right, you guys saw that. I didn't even know they were doing that now, by the way. Okay, so I got this put out there, but I'm also going to do this. And I'm going to tell you, and I go to Classifieds for free because it's working now. And I'll log in. I'm going to go do my login. I'm going to go to my ads. And I want you guys are going to see this week by week with me anyway as I do more stuff. But Connie, I'm going to add yours to mine. So every time I do
Did he freeze up or is he thinking?
I think he might have froze now. He may have to come back in. You know, his internet where he is kind of goes out every now and then.
Don't want to stop the live. I think the live will keep rolling. It's gone. It will. It will.
Yeah, and you're the host. You can.
As soon as he comes back in, I'll give him host.
Well, while we're waiting on Lori, any words of wisdom?
Only that technical difficulties, issues, and bugs don't discriminate.
There are equal opportunity pain in the rear.
Yep.
But hey, you work around it, right?
While you're waiting, try the Nile Eddy.
Hey, Connie. Can't believe you said haven't tried it yet.
I know.
I do have to say that I don't know if Roy and Tanya, when a decision was made which one to do, and they were creating the label and all that, I don't think they really knew that it was going to be as good as it is. But Peter did say he was thinking of making that a Grand Cru wine, but if he did, then it wouldn't be available to everybody. It would only be available to Grand Cru members. And that decision was fabulous.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's man, I've had a lot of good Pinot
And
Noir
I
is my
believe
life.
there's a
Because,
new shipment, isn't there a new varietal coming out, Niall, or has
Yeah.
it shipped yet?
same guy, he made more, and because we sold out so quick, I think they ordered more, and I think they doubled the order this time.
Awesome.
Yep.
And-
Sells out
and
quick. Y'all
also,
beat me to it. I only got a couple cases. Y'all beat me to the rest of it.
you didn't stash some like Roy did?
Well, I have at least 8 or 9 bottles over there still, but as soon as I
Well-
know the other one's in the warehouse and I can get a case, then I might drink a few more of those.
Here you go. But so y'all, for you that are building with us, make sure that you get your wine label pages done and get those posted. Roy and Tanya talked about that on the Monday night call. I believe they talked about it I know they talked about it on the instructor call. And that's very, very important, because every time that the contest rolls, anybody don't be feeling that you cannot go for this label, because it is opened up to everybody. Everybody starts with a clean slate, and that is a huge, huge honor. And Niall can speak to that. He's a label winner, as is Donna and Deanna, our Canadian friend. And that is just a beautiful thing to have your name. I mean, Niall, come on. I think you got all.
It's an incredible thing, and if y'all heard me tell the story, it hit me pretty big while we were all in Napa. But when I got home, and that Thanksgiving after that Labor Day, and I served it to my adult kids, and they started crying a little bit, because they knew how much it meant to me, and that made me cry a little bit. But the emotion behind it is amazing, but the honor is equal, or maybe even a little bit more, just to have your name on a label, and knowing that everybody that we talk to now to eternity or just wine club are going to get that once or twice a year. That's just I still have to pinch myself every now and then, and I'm just glad they made a decision to not make it a grand cru and let everybody have access to it, because it's really that good, as Connie just displayed. It doesn't matter what you pair it with. I'll tell you something about pairing. I was thinking about, Connie, when you were talking 2 years ago. You could go on the internet and you could Google what pairs with this dish I'm making, and you usually got the standard choice, right? What you would expect, and it was very consistent. Now you go on the internet and you Google what pairs with this. You have like red and white and so many choices, because even they're starting to understand everybody's different. Experiment a little bit. Don't be so black and white and or gray with the pairings and make it so basic. Everybody's taste buds are different, and if you like it, 99% chance everybody else would like it too. I always leave that 1% open, right, Jack?
That is a true statement, though. And when in doubt, drink what you like. You ain't gonna go wrong if you like the wine. There's no right or wrong to it, but until you try it, you won't know. And that's what the whole thing is. We're trying to educate, to broaden your palate. I often tell the story that I was a cab snob. I wouldn't drink anything. I was either drinking a crispy Chardonnay in the early part of the day, in a very strong cab at night. And now I have opened my palate to everything. There's not a wine that we have produced that I don't enjoy, because I now understand what it is to really broaden your palate. And that's what the whole culture of this wine membership is to bring that back to the United States because of what we lost for so many years. And go ahead, Connie.
Yeah.
If I can add, this is a great place to learn about wines. I didn't know a lot about wines. I knew that there were some specialty wines out there, but I was drinking the other wine, which I would never touch again today after drinking these. But you can get into this wine club and get these wines cheaper than what it would cost you, so you can try them out with foods like peanut butter and jelly, and you don't feel bad like you're missing, like you didn't pair it with the right thing. But pairing it with different things at the cost that we get them makes it easier to pair them with things and try new things.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. I see our hostess with the mostest is back. I think
Yay!
that's it. There he is.
You know what I like about wine is how relevant it is, and we can just talk and talk and talk. And talk. And,
Forever.
and that's why it's such a great thing for us to lead on the marketing, but also it never gets old, right? There's always like a thing, and you know, I mean, there's so much we can go with it. And Connie, I want to get your thing posted. Let's see. So by the way, if I show too many videos and the same thing, Zoom actually shuts down my computer. They've added some stuff. I'm also on a developmental access. So if you guys see my, hopefully it doesn't do it during the marathon. Tanya's gonna have me set up the backup in case it does. But you guys, this is something, Connie, you need to put that out there so people can see it, because peanut butter, jelly, and wine, that alone is gonna turn people's heads. Like, what? Right? And that is, so that's why I got so excited about it, because it's a different thing. And so I'll go back to share my screen and see if I can stay on here. I shut down everything. Let's see. All right. So I'm in here. I'm gonna go to, so I have I only have 1,024 ads. You guys see that on now I'm trying to add more back into classifieds for free all the time. I used to have 300 and something thousand ads. And when they did whatever their big recovery they did, lost out on all of those. And this is awesome. And you guys will see I have my teachers stuff in here too. I've started promoting that. This is one location of many. Here, let me see. This is one location of many, and it's renewing the ads. It takes a second. And whenever I log into it, I renew them, and it brings them all up, right? So you can log in every day, a couple times a day. I have a calendar item in my on my calendar. I renew these once a week, no matter what, because I have an alert that comes on. No matter what, I renew them once, relist them, and I get hits. It brings traffic in, but it's just one of many places, right? And this helps prime the pump. I covered this, so those are all done. Now I'm going to go post an ad, and I'm going to post it. Initially, it goes United States, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do it literally. There's going to be a great place. I could always go miscellaneous, but right there's recipes. So I'm going to go recipes. I'll put my email that I use for posting. And I got this here, but I try to remember. Let's see, put URLs in. I don't think it does. So I'm gonna leave the same thing on there, right? And I'm gonna put PB and J and wine. Who knew?
That's exactly what I would have said. Who knew?
And the whole idea, the header or the headline or what you want to call it, is to catch their attention, to click on it. Curiosity, right? PB and J and wine. Who knew the possibilities? That's what I'm going to put out there. It's in the recipes, and it goes to here. And Connie, from there, your page lets them know they can sign up for wine. So everything's done there. It's just to get the curiosity, get the traffic, get them to hit our PBSs. That's it. So I'm going to go ahead and post that, right? And then literally this system, you just post. I'm going to go to the US and just go every state, A to Z. I guess it's actually like A to W. What is it? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, Alabama, it shows me I posted in Alabama in case I lose my spot. Go to Alaska. And this is how I like to, whatever I can, you guys. I mean, I post all sorts of ads, and we try to we're all one big team, but I'm so impressed with this. I want to get that out there because it's, steak and wine, people see that all the time. But peanut butter and wine, peanut butter and jelly and wine, that's a whole that's a whole new experience for people to understand, you know, and I just, this is perfect. Now, what's good about this too is this is going to go in that system. You can post this in all the other systems. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to come back to this, and I'll keep posting these when I can. I'm going to finish all the states at least, but we can do it globally too. But all the states at least. We want to drive traffic in. And the thing that's good about it is when they go to the link, right? They go to the home page. They click on the link. It comes right to your page, and that's traffic coming in there. You have Google AdSense, which is why I wanted to do it as well, because that'll help build everything we're doing, right? And man, Connie, like, I'm just so, yeah. There's your Welch's Grape Blade. Oh, look at that. Let's make sure you have your call to action to sign up for wine. Okay, you need to put your images are awesome. You need to hyperlink all of those. So we're okay. Where do you have to sign up for wine in here, Connie?
She references wine at the very bottom, Lori. I don't know if she had it linked.
I hadn't added it yet. I was going to add the different pairings and then add it. I think I do. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so you want to make every one of these pictures, when they click on it, send them right to your wine.
Okay. Okay.
You want to hyperlink every picture no matter what, but send them somewhere that's beneficial, right? But
I just forgot with these.
No, that's okay. This is absolute positive criticism to get that done, because you're going to draw them there, and then you want them to click around, right? But it's ultimate peanut butter and jelly and wine. And the thing about it is, you're talking about the wines we pair, and and get them there. You want to make sure they click on any of these, it goes right to the wine club. Make sense?
Perfect.
Yeah. This is great. You got your recipe, right? Simple. Love that. And this is something you could literally expand on too. I mean, you could do so many pages on different types of peanut butter and jelly and different things in the pairings. This literally, you could write a gazillion of these. Wine is never ending in subject content, ever. Okay. So I'll close that down now, but add some links. I'm gonna be doing my part to send you some traffic. So let's put some links in there and make sure that all the images hyperlink.
Definitely.
All right, thanks, Connie. All right, I'm gonna go. I'll keep doing
Thank
this.
you.
And see, I got that. Go back to my edit. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this page really quick. This is super important for what we're gonna be doing. And let's see, where am I at? I'm on the Flexible Online Times. I did that. I got that part done. We're here, cost and funding concerns. All right, and I need to save this. Hold on, I need to do something. All right, so I got my backup I'm doing on this. I need to pull up another one though. And you guys, everything is in the Google Drive, and everybody should have access to it. It's headlines and ads training. We probably should have called it something different, but I'm leaving it alone because we've been training on it so long. And in here is brain food education, and there is a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff that's in here. But I am gonna I'm gonna go back here for 1 second, and I'm gonna go, let's see. Here, I'm gonna go to the DTC Ambassador ads for wine, and I'm gonna create a new Google Doc. And I'm gonna grab let's see. want to go to my Facebook. I want the. I'll just title it there. So if you guys search for Connie McFadden, you'll see this is the post I did. Now I'll just share this and then category. So you guys have the examples, like what did he do again? I'm just going to document it here. And that's all I put. I'll keep posting those. So I put that there. Okay, perfect. So now that's done. I'll close that. It's here. And you guys can search, you know, Connie McFadden and pull it up that way. But I'm going to go back headlines and ads. We're going to be in brain food education all day today. So this is where it's at. Let me pull this up again just so you guys, I'll share the link. Everybody should have access to this. Put that in the chat. Everybody should have access to this. We'll be using this a lot today in an hour. So we go back to just finish this page. If that's okay, now I want to finish this page just so this is done. And then you can do the
Absolutely. I'm stocking up on Velveeta products, so that buy one, get one.
You guys, BOGO? Here, I'm gonna, that's when I got interrupted. I was going over it. When they do a BOGO like that, and obviously this is a flash one, Niall, we got no notice this was coming. So luckily we saw it on the Facebook feed when I was there. BOGO means free samples, right? We all need more product anyway, but we get double the product. It makes it free samples, or, you know, if you sell the box, obviously it's profitable, but having samples means you're going to make exposure, right? And I mean, we're out of biome, so I got to buy more biome anyway. And we're always running low on the youth. And we all know I need brains like crazy, but you guys buy one, get one free on something like that. Stock up. It's the time to do it. It's free, right? You're going to buy it anyway. Now you get double, but free samples. This is why it's such a good thing, is because you get the samples for free. Now when you're handing them out, it didn't cost you anything really, right? Or you can like say, well, they cost me half, right? Still getting that exposure out there. And make sure you spread the word out. They did not announce that. I mean, they announced it that way. That's a soft announcement. We didn't get any heads up for that. And good timing here in July. You know, I don't know why we didn't get it. I didn't get heads up. That's, you guys, we could take a big advantage of that. All right. What else do we need? Yeah, I got to order more brains too. Shocking. I need more chocolate sea salt. All right, I'm gonna go back to this page. I love when they do BOGOs.
Yeah, I just got 2 free use and 2 free braids, $336 in free product.
Yeah, that's such a powerful thing, right? And you know how it is now because we've done product stuff before. But when you know you have this big inventory, you stare at it, you want to push it out, and when you know you basically got it for free, it's just easy, right? So if you give somebody 4 snaps or 5 snaps, you know you're getting exposure, and exposure what brings the customers on, and going on there, and you guys more and more awareness. I mean, you know, I'm a month away from when I joined Vela Vita with Costa, my three-year anniversary. In 3 years, we've done a lot. Lots happened. And it's just the beginning. Guys, most people don't even know what Vela Vita is still. And I mean most, like I don't even know if we've even hit a percentage, 1% of the population knowing what Vela Vita is. You know, I've watched big companies hit exposure where they finally hit that 17 percentile where everybody's going to know the name now. And it took literally decades. We're building up, and we're all going to be vastly in front of that. And I'm going to go into more when I start this mini marathon because of what we're doing as far as the marketing. We are so set up for success. We just are. All right, I got this done. Also, sure to.
Right, I like the way they set it up too. Not that it would matter to me, I'd keep it coming. But by doing that and taking care of that BOGO, they moved my V-fill out to September 16th. So it isn't like I have to buy all this extra to take advantage of a BOGO. So I got all that free product and it moved my V-fill out till September 16th.
That's a really good point. So if you're going to buy it next month, or you're going to buy it this month anyway, buying it today spends that out to next month and you get the BOGO. So where to go for more information? And it's brain food as a solution. I'm gonna go firstly. I'm gonna take that one out of this one. And actually this, I can take this off because I put it up above. I really restated this above, so I can delete this. This is a long. I'm going to say no cost because it doesn't cost anything for them to set up a parent account. It only costs when they enroll them. We want to get people in there for exposures, and that's what we're driving at. Okay, I'm read and readability, and I know it's transition words, and then the subheading distribution. So somewhere I went crazy on the wording. I'm going to put this in here again. I might be overstating it, but we're going to do it again. Blue and heading 2 is fine. Let's see. And this is just knowledge I like to put out there. And this is for my VIP Bobby, and I, it's written by Rory, who's been building all the stuff out there. That's what he gets for getting all the stuff done. Make this blue. Okay, so I went from red to get orange because I figured out the heading thing. Now it's transition words, right? So okay, so I'm going to show you something on transition words. Right here, they add this thing that says use more of them. It's going to pull this up, and I'm going to go find them. Right here, transition words in your language, list of transition words right here. This has helped me a lot. I want English. Okay. Above all is a great one, and I'll just go back and forth. This happens. Add that one. I'll put it here too. I still need more. I don't want to keep using the same one, so we're going to get another one. Another key point. That's a great thing for what we're saying here. "24" didn't like that one. Let's see. Getting close. Okay. I'm so close, like 27.4. Oh my gosh. 28.2. Let's see. This is, guys, this is my own, this is my, right here. This is always my, the crux of what I got to get done. So let's see. Need the right word. It's will work. I'm at 29.6. Like literally, it's like one more word away. Probably a better word for that. Okay, I just added that there. We're green. I'm gonna hit update, call this good. I'm gonna click on the three dots, code editor, the main message, control C to copy that. Exit code editor. I'm gonna come here to contact, or sorry, to this, and I'm gonna back that up. And now that's done. It's done. All right, so that page is done. I'm also going to take this page that I did for him, and I'm going to make a copy of it. See, edit. There we go. I'm going to make a copy, and I'm going to put it in the headlines. And under brain food education, I'm going to put it in here. So you guys, there'll be a copy of it there. So you guys can access that, get the code and modify it, and modify from that. That's a better version than what I did before, actually. So that's where that's at. I'll go ahead and close that. And close that for him. We got this done. And Niall, I'm gonna stop the recording here. And for those that know, we're going to our remarketing training, which we do not record, right? So we'll go on that next. So now if you're ready, anytime.